Well, look who decided to join the grand unveiling party. Petrolheads, speed enthusiasts, and those of you who think the brake pedal is just a suggestion. Welcome to the circus of horsepower, where we're about to unwrap the 2024 Formula One cars like they're the coolest presents under the racing tree. Grab your seatbelts, folks, because today we're not just diving into the heart of Formula One's innovation, we're doing a cannonball into the pool of adrenaline, where horsepower and cutting-edge tech have a dance-off, and you're all invited to the front row seats. Get ready for a spectacle where design, engineering, and sheer power come together like the greatest rock band you've never heard of, Formula Fun and the Torque Squad. So without further ado, buckle up, hold on to your helmets, and let's kick off this symphony of speed, precision, and pure automotive awesomeness. Number 1. Red Bull's persistence and dominance. Given their remarkable success in 2023, where they won 21 of 22 races and broke numerous records, Red Bull Racing enters the 2024 season as the clear favorite. It's reasonable to expect Red Bull to maintain their dominance in a season devoid of major technical changes. However, the aerodynamic nature of their vehicle has been a source of concern for their competitors. The RB20, the successor to the RB19, has received a lot of attention. The decision by Red Bull to halt development of the RB19 after the summer break and focus solely on the 2024 has raised eyebrows among competitors. Despite this, Red Bull's technical guru, Adrian Newey, has hinted that the RB20's performance will continue to evolve. In a recent interview with Eddie Jordan, Newey stated that keeping up with their evolving design would be a difficult task for any team. Red Bull has hinted at design changes for their F1 car in 2024, believing that it would be wrong to simply carry over their current concept. Red Bull confirmed in July that they had already shifted their development focus to 2024 due to a cost cap penalty that reduced their aerodynamic testing allowance. However, the defending double F1 champions do not intend to carry over their current car design into next year, with McLaren and Mercedes emerging as more of a threat in recent races. Number 2. Mercedes, a changing team. The German manufacturer has had a difficult 2023 season, finishing second in the Constructors' Championship, but being no match for the dominant Red Bull team. Mercedes, traditionally a dominant force in Formula One, has faced difficulties in recent years. After struggling for 2 seasons to find the right balance and performance, the team changed its design philosophy for 2023. The results, however, have been mixed, and the departure of key personnel such as Mike Elliott have added to the uncertainty. It realized early on that it had made a mistake with its car's aero platform, but despite making significant changes since the Monaco GP, it was not enough to return to the front. The team has long stated that it will embark on a new design direction for 2024, but team boss Toto Wolff has now revealed the scope of the Brackley overhaul. Mercedes trackside engineer Andrew Shovlin has emphasized the team's determination to make significant changes for 2024. Shovlin revealed that the W5, Mercedes 2024 Challenger, would undergo significant changes. The team recognizes that resolving their handling issues is critical to their success. Mercedes star driver Lewis Hamilton conveys a sense of realism, recognizing Red Bull's formidable challenge. Hamilton's comments reflect his recognition that Red Bull's dominance may extend into 2024. Mercedes' Constructor Championship victory in 2023, on the other hand, has boosted their confidence, and the team enters 2024 with renewed vigor and exciting changes to the design of the W5. Number 3. Ferrari's Ascent. Ferrari hoped to build on the obvious potential of its 2022 car and compete with Red Bull more consistently in 2023, after winning 4 races and finishing second in the Constructors' Championship last year, where Vasseur's Ferrari valuation does and does not stand. However, Ferrari has fallen short of that goal, finishing 4th in the standings behind Mercedes and even Aston Martin, with no victories as Red Bull has won every race so far. Senior Ferrari figures have repeatedly hinted that bigger changes are possible for 2024, though team boss Fred Vasseur has tended to balk at certain questions about the car concept. For example, Vasseur stated this week that Ferrari would not be carrying over the chassis or gearbox, but he also stated that the lack of performance in the race compared to qualifying is not due to the car's concept. However, Enrico Cardile, Ferrari's head of the chassis area, has stated that the car's main weakness is clearly its aerodynamic characteristics and has emphatically confirmed that significant changes will be made, including core underlying parts of the design. Ferrari has repeatedly emphasized the importance of continuing to develop the SF23 now that the rules are set for next year. Even if specific car parts do not carry over, the lessons learned during in-season development will be relevant for Ferrari's 2024 decisions. Cardile stated that this has been a crucial process that will result in additional updates this season, despite the fact that the team's work at base is now fully focused on next year. Furthermore, Cardile believes Ferrari understands exactly what it has done wrong, implying that it is working with a clear understanding of where to improve. Number 4. McLaren's rise. McLaren has been a standout team in 2023, progressing steadily throughout the season. Upgrades brought to Baku, Austria, and Silverstone elevated them from non-points contender to podium contender. Andrea Stella, the team's principal, has set lofty goals for 2024, focusing on both aerodynamics and mechanical improvements. McLaren's talented driver, Lando Norris, has warned Red Bull about potential race victories, indicating the team's growing confidence. In 2024, McLaren's upward trajectory will be one to watch. The walking-based team has emerged as Red Bull's most consistent challenger in recent races, with 5 podium finishes in the last 6 races. Despite making impressive progress this year, it is aware that it still has a long way to go before it can challenge the dominant Red Bull squad in terms of pure pace. McLaren team principal Andrea Stella stated at the Brazilian Grand Prix that the only thing separating the two teams was tire management, with Red Bull still having the advantage in dealing with degradation. McLaren is aware that rivals such as Mercedes and Ferrari, which have underperformed this year, are planning radical challenges for their 2024 challengers, implying that the fight at the top will be fierce. But he believes his team is well positioned to advance this winter because it is starting from a much more competitive platform. One significant aspect of McLaren's current form is that it was achieved with a car that, in its launch configuration, was not what the team desired. Stella claims that while some of the aspects of the MCL60 have been retained, the team has had to introduce many new elements throughout the campaign. Well, speed freaks and thrill junkies, we've just taken a roller coaster ride through the Formula One universe. And let me tell you, the 2024 F1 cars are like the superheroes of the asphalt, sleek curves and thunderous power, making us wish our morning commute was this epic. But hold on to your steering wheels, folks, because the fun doesn't stop here. Smash that like button if these cars just gave you a mini heart attack. In a good way, of course. And hit subscribe so you don't miss the next episode of Fast and Hilarious. Now, let's dive into the comments section like it was a pool of high-octane fun. Which team really stole the spotlight for you? Was it the one with the fancy paint job or the really, really fast one? As the engines take a chill pill and the anticipation builds for the next racing saga, we'll catch you in the next episode of Life in the Fast Lane, where cars make us question our life choices. Until then, may your days be filled with more vroom vroom and less honking in traffic.